One of the most controversial things about the MCU is how they're going to do Magneto. People keep acting like this is so hard to do, but I don't actually think it's hard to do. There's a couple of things they can do. Now, unless they do a period piece X-Men movie, unfortunately, Magneto cannot be a Holocaust survivor. I like that origin. I think we all like that origin, but it's just too much time has passed. So I think there's about three different things that they could do. Number one, I think the easiest thing they should do is use what they did in the Ultimate Universe, where basically he was just tortured by Hydra and he faced it. He faced discrimination, and that made him go crazy, like how it was. But I think they can modify that, and so this is what I think they should do. Obviously, Magneto is from Eastern Europe, and Eastern Europe to this day has a lot of wars. So I think maybe there was some anti-Semitic attack in whatever his Eastern European country was that we want Magneto to come from, and his people suffered a lot, and it happened in the 80s or 90s. Boom, you have a similar origin. You can even make his grandparents and parents Holocaust survivors. You still keep that Jewish legacy. You still keep the suffering that he had from anti-Semitism, and this way he can still be a young man. Because a lot of people want all type of convoluted things for him to be a Holocaust survivor. Look, Magneto is my favorite uh, Marvel villain, and I'm just not gonna buy that he just didn't do nothing for 100 years after World War II. Magneto is not a bitch, so unless they want to do a period piece, they're gonna have to update it. Now, the second thing they can do is what they probably should have done, but it's too late. Make a black Magneto and use Jim Crow. And I wouldn't mind if they made a black Magneto, but the only problem with the black Magneto is that he's going to be too similar to Killmonger. They kind of used a lot of Magneto's beats for Killmonger. So, I mean, he would just, I don't want Magneto to just be Killmonger 2.0. So, that's the only thing that I would disagree with um, a black Magneto. So, even though I think it would have been a good idea, I think it may be a little bit too late. Or the third option, they could just give him a new origin with elements of all the ideas that people have had into a new character, but he's still the same. I suffered great discrimination, and now I want my get back. So those are three ways that they can actually bring Magneto into the MCU. They're gonna have to update his story. They're just gonna have to do it. And I don't actually think it's as hard as people making it. I think people kind of being over dramatic. And I personally believe that unless they do a period piece, I think Kevin Feige will probably use the ultimate version and just keep him Jewish so he suffered anti Semitism and boom.